Hi, this is Steve Slewa, your volunteer webmaster for the TMGA website. Tonight what I want to talk about is content following and managing notifications. And this is a very critical topic because if you want to stay active with us and help us build our community, you need to know what's going on. And as things change and evolve on the website, content following and notifications give you a chance to keep up with what's happening. So basically, in terms of a quick overview, in terms of content following, we have an opt-in system, which means I really can't go and say you get everything. I have a few defaults I can set, and I'll try to set up a few things. But if you really want to follow content, you have to visit things on the website, and as you go to content, you have to set it up to follow it. And it turns out if you go to different sets of content, which is forums, articles, files, photos, classifieds, almost anything on the website, you'll see in the upper right-hand corner a switch. And the switch either has, it's set as you're following it with a check mark, or do you want to follow this? And it's one of those two things. You can toggle back and forth between those. And that's what you do is you go around the website, things you want to follow, click check mark, you're following. What's interesting is right there you'll also be able to see who is following and that's kind of fun to watch. And although there are some defaults, again, you have to visit every item as you get a chance. Now, once you set up following content, there's a page you can go to where you can easily change your level of notification and in fact even turn following off if that's what you want to do. And I'll show you where that is. Now, as far as our system is concerned, there's two kinds of notifications. There's site messages. So when you log into the website, the messages will pop up and you'll see them in the upper right corner, or you'll get email sent to your home email address, the one that you specified for the website. And these notifications can be either instant, daily, weekly, or none, and you get to set that up. And from the emails themselves that you get, you'll be able to respond directly from them, and they'll get you into the right position. We'll show you a little example on that. So let's go ahead and dig in right now. So right now I'm logged in as Charles Lindbergh, which is a startup user that I created for helping illustrate how new people could take advantage of the website. And I'm going to jump into community and I'm going to jump into forums. Could be any kind of content, but this forums is a good one to go for. I'm going to take hanger flying right now, which is one of our more common areas where we have exchanges of information. And if you look right up here in the upper right corner, this is a type of collection of content. You can see there's a follow this. So do you want to follow this content? It's basically asking you. And if I say yes and click on it, boom, I come over here. Do I want to get an instant notification, one per day, one per week, or don't send? I'm going to do one per day. I'm going to say follow this. Now if I come back up, it says check mark, you're following it. If I want to come back and update my preferences at any time, I can. I'm going to change that to one per week, update preferences. No problem. And this is all for the hanger flying particular forum. Let's look at Flying Magazine Top 10. This is a recent post I made. I come up here and I say follow this, and I can set a notification. Let's say one per day. Follow this. Now what's interesting is if I come into the following part and I come under here, it says change how the notifications are sent, and it's a hyperlink. So I'm going to jump onto this. And now I've got this giant page of settings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and set up some things, automatically follow content that I post. Sure, if I post it, I want to follow it and find out if other people are going to add to it. If I reply to something, I want to find out if other people are going to respond, so I'm going to click that off. And what's my default? I'm going to do my default as one email per day as opposed to instant. And I'm going to show a pop-up if I'm on the website with a new message, and I'm going to play a sound if I get one. And I'm going to save those features. And these are kind of common settings that people should use. And as a newbie, you should go in and set those things up. Then if you come down here, there's a whole lot of different settings. And for example, if someone mentions me in a post, I'm going to get a notification. on the list, which means I'll get a message. But if I want, I can say, nah, send me an email as well. So these are the different settings that you have for default value, and I can save those. So that's pretty good. Now let's go, I'm going to log back in, switch back to Steve Sliwa. Now I'm no longer Charles Lindbergh. I can come back to the home page. And if I come under here, I can do managed content, manage followed content. Let's see, I'll show you what that looks like. Manage followed content, pulling down over there. Now I've got this long list of topic items here. And these are all different content areas where you can follow something. So right now it's calendar events. I'm following these with immediate notification. And I'll say, maybe for the Melbourne one, I'm happy to get, since I'm probably going to, I don't know if I'm going to visit for that one or not, I'll do one email per week, update preferences. I can come over here to my forums and do different topics. And wow, there's a lot of topics where I have things specified. A lot of these are no notifications. I say, I don't know. I kind of would like to know this one. So I'm going to go ahead and change the preference on this. I'm going to make that instant. Update preferences. This one here, daily notification, I'm going to change that one to one email per week. So I can use this page to come in there and adjust all my settings in all these different topic areas. So once you've specified content that you're following it directly or not following it, you can sit there and update it on this page. That's a good way to do it. Now what happens when you get notified? Well, one area is you'll either get a message up here. In this little area here, it'll have a little number next to it with a notification. And or you'll get an email. So what does an email look like? Well, here's an example of an email. I'll pull this one up right here. And here, hi Steve Sliwa, Charles Lindbergh posted a comment here. Hey, I'm replying with my iPhone. That's interesting. He must like that. I'm going to go ahead and respond. So what I do is I respond to just go to this post. Boom. Now I actually come into the post right at the end of the thread. So I can jump in here and I can say, glad you are enjoying the iPhone on the forum. And put a little smiley face there. I think I'll take this one right here, a little grin. And I'm going to submit the reply. So that's it's pretty easy. Get an email, automatically jumps you in, and it creates a really easy opportunity for you to respond. If you set up daily, you'll get a digest with different emails. You can click on the one you want. It'll jump in and help you reply. So that ends up being pretty good. What do these things actually look like on the iPhone? That was one request that we had from some people. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up what the iPhone looks like. So we'll come over here, and if you get a message from the iPhone, it would look something like this. And it comes in pretty nicely formatted. You can read it right there. It all fits on the screen. And if I click on go to this post right here, boom, what'll happen is it'll come out and you'll end up jumping right back into the forum right on your iPhone. And there's the message that you had. You can end up quoting that particular message into your next one, or you can end up replying to this topic by just clicking right in there and instantly respond. So it's virtually just like getting an email. You respond to it. Notice that you can change your following here, and you can also go to look at other topic areas, and you can also look at the next unread topic by clicking on these arrows here. iPhone is a really convenient way to be able to work with our website, and I hope some of you will find this interesting. Well, that's it for tonight on this particular topic. So long.